Dear students, hope all are doing good. Today, let us continue the chapter Comparing Quantities. Today we are going to learn about prices related to an item. That is, buying or selling items. Okay, so here the first one is cost price. Cost price is nothing but the buying price, which means when we are buying an item, the amount what we are paying is called as the cost price, and in short we can write it as CP. The next one is selling price. Price at which you sell. They said, see, when we are selling something, we'll get an amount. That amount is called as selling price, and the short form is SP. Okay. Now, three conditions are there. That is, the first one is, if the cost price is less than the selling price, then we will have a profit. Is that clear? And we can find that profit using SP minus CP. Is that clear? For example, if I buy an item for rupees 10, okay, and I sell that item for rupees 15. Is that clear? So now we all know 10 is less than 15. Is it, children? So CP is less than SP, where I made a profit. Yes or no? And what is that profit amount I made? 15 minus 10, that is equal to rupees 5. So rupees 5 is profit for me. Okay. The second condition is, if CP is equal to SP, there is no profit, no loss. Which means I am buying an item for rupees 20 and I am selling that same item for rupees 20. Okay. So there is no difference. As it both are equal, which means there is no profit or no loss. Okay. And the third condition, if CP is greater than SP, then it is loss. For example, I am buying an item for rupees 100 and I am selling that item for rupees 50. So what happens? CP is greater than SP, where it is a loss, and how much amount it is loss? As 100 minus 50, that is rupees 50 is loss. Is that clear? So that is cost price, selling price, profit and loss. Okay. Now let us see few questions. The first question is, a toy bought for rupees 72 is sold at rupees 80. What is the profit? Okay. So in the first question, a toy bought for rupees 72. So the buying price, is it, what is the buying price here? Rupees 72. Therefore, the cost price is equal to rupees 72. Okay. And is sold at rupees 80. Sold means the selling price. I said, what is the selling price here? Yes, that is equal to rupees 80. Is that clear, children? Okay. Now, when we compare these two, we understood cost price is less than selling price. Is it? Cost price is less than selling price, which means here there is a profit. Is it? And how can you find that profit? Yes, profit is equal to SP minus CP, that is rupees 80 minus rupees 72, that is equal to rupees 8. So what is the profit made? Rupees 8. Is that clear? Now moving to the second question. A t-shirt bought for rupees 120 and sold at rupees 100. What is the loss? I said, you just see, a t-shirt bought for rupees 120. So buying price CP is equal to rupees 120 and sold at rupees 100. Sold means selling price. What is the selling price? Yes, rupees 100. Is that clear? So from these two we can understand CP is greater than SP. Is it, children? So which means loss or profit? Yes, loss. So what is the loss here? Loss is equal to rupees 120 minus rupees 100. That gives you rupees 20. So what is the loss? Rupees 20. Is that clear? Moving to the next topic, profit or loss as a percentage. Okay, so there is a formula for finding the profit percent or loss percent. So let us see what is that. Profit percent is equal to profit by CP into 100 and loss percent is equal to loss by CP into 100. Okay, so let us see a question. So here a cycle bought for rupees 800 and is sold for rupees 960. So here we have to find what is the profit percent. Okay, so we have to find the profit percent here. Okay, children. So we all know profit percent is equal to profit by CP into 100. So here the cost price is rupees 800 and profit. So first of all you have to find the profit over here. So let us see. A cycle bought for rupees 800. So CP is equal to rupees 800 and SP is equal to rupees 960. Okay. Now we are going to find the profit. We know profit is equal to 960. That is rupees 960 minus rupees 800, which gives you rupees 160. So this is the profit. Okay. Now we have to find the profit percent. We know the formula. Profit percent is equal to profit by CP into 100. So what you have? 160 by, what is the CP here? Yes, 800 into 100. So zeros can cancel. 8 and 160, 20. So what is the profit percent? 20 is the profit percent. Is that clear? Going to the next topic. Charge given on a borrowed money. So there are some new terms. We'll see what is that. The money borrowed is known as the principal. What is the principal? The money what we are borrowing is known as the principal. Okay. And next one, paying extra money to the money borrowed is the interest. That is, if you are borrowing money from the bank and all, at the end of 1 year, we have to pay some extra money for that what we have borrowed. Okay, that extra money we will call it as interest. Is that clear? Principal means the money what we have borrowed. Interest means the extra money that we are paying for what we have borrowed. Okay, and the next one is amount at the end of a year. That is, after 1 year, what will be the amount we have to pay? Anyway, we have to pay the amount what we have borrowed. So that is the principal. So with that principal, as I told you, some extra money we have to pay, no? That is the interest. So the amount what we have to pay will be principal plus interest. Is that clear, children? The next one is interest. It will be denoted in percent. Okay. And this interest will be for 1 year. Each year the interest will be there. Okay. And this interest we can write it as, if it is 10% interest. Okay. So we will write it as 10% per year. That is, for 1 year 10% or per annum. We can call it as per annum. The meaning is per year. In short, we can write it as 10% per annum. We can write in short like this. Is that clear? So, principal, the money what we are borrowing, interest, some extra money we have to pay for what he have borrowed. And at the end of the year, what amount we have to pay is principal plus interest. Is that clear? Now let us see a question. Anida takes a loan of rupees 5,000 at 15% per annum as a rate of interest. Find the interest she has to pay at the end of 1 year. Okay children. So here, what is the principal? Principal is nothing but the money what she has borrowed. That is rupees 5,000. Okay. Rate of interest. That is nothing but 15%. Is it? Okay. So now we have to find the interest she has to pay at the end of 1 year. Which means what is the extra money she has to pay? Is it? Which means she has to pay the 15% of 5,000 as the extra money. You just see the question. Another takes a loan of rupees 5,000 at 15% per annum as a rate of interest, which means she has to pay 15% of 5,000 as the interest. Is that clear? So how can you write? As interest is equal to 15% of rupees 5,000. Is that clear children? Now what is 15%? How can you write that? As 15 by 100 into 5,000. Clear? So now here zeros we can cancel. So what will be the answer? As 750. So what is the interest she has to pay? As rupees 750. Is that clear? Moving to the last topic. Interest for multiple years. Okay. So we all know how to find the interest for 1 year. Is it children? Suppose in the previous question. Okay. Let us consider the previous question. Suppose Anita takes a loan for 2 years. Okay, for 2 years she is having that 5,000 rupees with her. So what will be the interest she have to pay? Okay children, so how can you find that? Yes, we have found at the end of 1 year the interest is 750 rupees. Is it? But it is for 2 years. So for the second year also she have to pay again 750 rupees. Yes or no? So 2 times. Is it children? So at the end of 2 years, the interest will be 750 plus 750. Is that clear? So, such interest where the principal is not changed, we will call it as simple interest. Is that clear? Suppose it is for 3 years, then what she will do is 750 plus 750 plus 750. Yes, it she have to add and go. Is it? So, there is a formula for finding that interest more than 1 year means we can apply this formula. What is that? Simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. So, here P stands for principal amount. Okay. R, rate of interest. Okay. T, the time period. How many years? The time period. Is that clear? So, using this formula, we can find the interest for 5 years, 50 years, whatever it is, we can find. Okay. Rupees 3,500 is given at 7% per annum rate of interest. Find the interest at the end of 2 years. As I said, so here we have to find the interest at the end of 2 years, where we can write simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. Okay, so here what is the principal amount here? S. 3,500 into rate of interest 7, time period 2 by 100. Okay, now what do you have? S00 we can cancel. So 35 into 2, 70. 70 into 7 is rupees 490. So at the end of 2 years, rupees 490 is the interest. Clear? So hope you understood today's question. Thank you.